The next step is to use a limit operator. That's very easy. $limit. So this is an example for limit. You just need to specify the number of documents required. Let me make it as 5. I think I need to extend this. So we have group, sort and limit. So in the result, instead of 12, we got only 5, which is limited by this limit operator. Similar to limit, you can use a skip operator. That's very easy. Skip. This is the example for skip operator. So it's going to skip the top 5. So we got from news, business. So the top 5 is skipped. The next interesting thing is the match operator. For that, let me open a separate shell. The syntax for match operator is very simple. It's not as complex as that of the group operator. As you can see here, it's match and a matching query. For optimization, it's suggested to use the match as early as possible because match is going to filter the documents based on the queries. So let's see how match works. I'm going to select only the documents with category blog. Match category is going to be blog. So we got all the websites which are under blog category. So this is how match works. Now let me take the top 2 websites which have maximum visits. That can be easily done using the sort operator and the limit operator. I missed a comma here. Sort using visits. -1 and the curly brace. Oops. And let me limit the results by 2. $limit 2. So this will give me the top 2 websites with more visits under the blog category. We got WordPress and Blogger. They have the most visits. We used match, sort and limit for this. The next step is going to be very interesting. We'll be mixing both the match operator with the group operator. I'll be doing it in a separate shell. I'm going to filter the category based on the total number of visits. For this, I'm going to use both the group and the match operator. db.webrank.aggregate is a method. Group ID It's going to be based on the category. This is the expression for that. And then the total visits is the new field. And for total visits, I'm going to use a sum of the visits. The expression is $visits. Now we have done with group. The next step is to filter the total visits by 1 million. For that, I'll be using match. Total visits. It's going to be greater than 1 million. Dollar greater than 1,000 into 1,000. So that's 1 million. Group is done, match is done. So we have listed all the websites with more than 1 million visit. Let me make it as 100 million. So these are the categories with total visits more than 100 million. We have did using match operator and the group operator. It's very easy. With group operator, we have calculated the total number of visits for the ID category. Then using match operator, we use the same field name here to filter out the categories with less than 100 million. So we have only the categories with more than 100 million listed here. So this is how match and group works together. Now let us move to an interesting operator, that is the project operator. Under aggregation, we have seen about group operator, match operator. We have used limit, skip, sum and average operators. Now we are going to see about project operator. Following that, we'll be again revisiting the important queries. So let us start with the project operator now. Let me select all the columns using an empty aggregate function. Let us select only 2 columns using project operator. So the result is clear. We have only 2 fields, site and visits. Following that, let me suppress the ID. So now we have clearly 2 fields selected. ID is suppressed. Following that, I'm going to do a substring of sites. So let me select that. So as you can see here, the site field has only 4 characters. That is because of the substring function which we have done over here. Please note that we have 2 site. One is a site variable and another one is a site field. So now we are going to do an aggregate using a group and match. Using a group first, we are going to take the category field and then we are going to calculate the average visits using the average property. So this is using group operator. So let me select this, and on executing this, we're going to see the average visits for every category. Let us find the top 2 categories. So we'll be using ID, visits, sum, and then we'll be limiting by 2. That's because we have top 2 categories for this query. So on executing this, we'll be seeing the top 2 category with most number of visits. So that's business and portal category. In this query, we are going to use the group and match operator. We are going to query based on the ID. And we are going to list the categories which have visits greater than 100 million. So this is a similar one we have seen previously. Now we are going to see the top two categories in the blog category. We are going to reverse the sort, and then we are going to limit by 2. Let me execute this. On executing this, you can see the sites wordpress.com and blogger.com in the blog category has maximum number of visits. So this query we are going to project the columns site, visits and category, and ID is suppressed. We are going to sort by visits in descending order. So this is the result. As you can see here, we have the same fields matching in the result. This is how project works as we have seen it previously. ID is suppressed. The visits is in the descending order. Now we are going to do the same sort using category. So as you can see here, we have a category listed here in ascending order and visits in descending order. This is how project and sort works. So under aggregation, we have seen about group operator, match operator, project operator, and we have used limit, skip, sum and average operators. With this, we are finishing aggregation section. Let us move to the next topic now.